Good day, Merry Meet. My name is Glynis and I am the Witch of Whitetail Hollow. I want to warmly welcome you to my channel and I want to thank you so much for joining me. There's actually not a lot happening here today. It is absolutely raining, miserable weather. It's going to be a little bit cool, not cold, but a little bit cool. So I'm, of course, staying in probably a lot like everyone else here. I'm staying in, staying as safe as possible. Anyway, I haven't been out and about much, probably like a lot of you guys. I have not resorted to crafting just yet. I've done a little bit of painting, but not a lot of like real, paper mache crafting and things like that because really, honestly, you guys don't want me to go there. I am probably the least craftiest person on YouTube, and it would just be a sad situation as if I started crafting and showing you guys. So I'm going to spare you there. But I'm doing very, very well. I'm going a wee bit stir crazy. I must admit. But I think I probably have enough things inside to maybe keep me a little bit busy enough for a day or two. Business is slowed down, and yesterday I got word uh, that our governor, our beloved governor, was going to just absolutely shut everything down. And I went into a wee bit of a panic because I'm thinking, I can kind of keep going a little bit, uh, but if he just absolutely stops everything, construction and, you know, things like that, then I'm going to be in big trouble. But right now, he has basically just stopped short of just shutting everything down. And it's not to say that he won't at some point in the future implement, uh, you know, basically stopping everything. And I'm really hoping not. I'm going to send vibes out to him to please don't do that. Please don't do that. So we shall see. We shall see. But yeah, so it's been really quiet here. And, uh, I must admit feeling a little bit of a wee bit of a panic because, as and simple, stupid little, simple, stupid little things like just changing out the roll of toilet paper. And I'm going, okay, there goes one. Because, every time I go shopping, which hasn't been very often, thankfully, hasn't been very often, there's simply none to be had. So I'm, you know it's going to get bad. You know it's going to get bad when I print up a countdown of toilet paper rolls and start marking them off. So I'm I'm hoping I'm hoping I won't get to that point. But drop a note below, guys, and let me know how everyone else is doing. I've so loved the toilet paper roll challenge. As far as crafting is concerned, I've just loved watching that, and wishing I was that great. But I think I probably have a few things to kind of keep me busy here. So I haven't reached that. I have other business things happening, and so I'm doing okay. But I think what I'm going to do probably in the next day or so, I'm going to be reworking my diet spell, which is actually going really, really well. And I'm very happy about that. The weight is still dropping off, even though I haven't changed my eating. If anything, it might have gotten a little bit worse. But because you guys know, I'm not going to give up my chocolate. I'm not going to give up my beer. That's just not going to happen. But I thought with me being inside so much that maybe a little bit of a booster might help. So if you guys want me to share uh, yet another weight loss spell, let me know below, because I certainly don't want to bore you with, you know, yet another new oil recipe, but I've got one brewing up in my mind, and I'm thinking, okay, you know, and just kind of reworking it. Um, So let me know if you want me to share that with you this week. And of course, it's going to be Herb Week later this week, and I believe it's H. So that's going to be great. Of course, of course. And I've actually loved doing that because, I mean, I not only get to share my craft with you and how I practice with you, but I hope to inspire you. Of course, you know, that's what I always say. I always hope to inspire you guys. So maybe, you know, break out of a little bit, and, you know, just try something new, try something a little bit different, mix it up a little bit. But as most of you know, where I learned the majority of my craft is hoodoo voodoo, um, in New Orleans. And I have a book here from time to time that I go back to. And actually this, you know, I've read through it, of course. And as it turns out, as I read through it, it has been how I was taught. And I'm just, you know, kind of realizing, oh, okay, I learned this many years ago, but here it is, with, as far as what Marie Laveau and the way she practiced. And I'm sure the way that she passed things down. And it's actually, you know, it's a small book, but it's an incredible read and gives you an idea of what her mindset was. And I'm sure a lot of you, maybe, I don't know, have, you know, kind of some preconceived notion as far as how she practiced. But I envision her in probably a completely different way. But this is, let's see, yeah, I try not to put too much glare on it. This is the book that I'm going to be reading from, so I'm not going to absolutely take no credit for this, but for those of you uh, that do practice and that do practice for other people, whether it is for fees or not, this may be something um, that you want to think about, again, incorporating into your daily ritual, your daily routine. And again, I've shared with you guys how I start in ritual in the morning and how I treat my body and my spirit and myself. And as I read it and I said, oh my goodness, that sounds like me. No, I'm not comparing myself to Marie Laveau, but this is what, again, what I was taught many years ago. So I'm going to read this to you, and it is called Advice to Spiritualists and Mediums. So this is those of you that practice, whether it be a little bit or a lot. And she starts out with, my friends, I know most of you have the desires to help and to comfort those that come before you with supplications, tears in their eyes, painful heart, with trouble that mounts from day to day, with no one to turn to but you. But sometimes you are also burdened with your own troubles in addition to the unfortunate affliction of others. It is not an easy path. It is absolutely necessary that you be in complete control of all your faculties. If you aim to help, according to the spiritual law, you must first be strong spiritually in order that you may absorb the power so essential in the process of helping others. In order to help yourself and acquire the power to help others, follow these instructions. On arising in the morning, the first thing to do is anoint your head with, and this is in power oil, light, 2 blessed candles, white in color, and meditate for 15 minutes. In your main room or consultation room, a 7-day candle should always be burning. Be sure it is blessed. Dress your home with peace water. at least once a week. And in your bath water, pour 5 drops of Master Oil. Sprinkle Jinx removing salt on the outside of your home, and strength will be yours. And she ends it with, so be it. I hope you guys have a wonderfully awesome rest of the day. Merry part, and I hope to merry meet again. Goodbye, guys.